See if we can get anything in here. Be surprised if we can, but we may have to go to that. Let's go. Hello. I didn't expect to see me come flying through here. This is a high traffic spot to be in. Boats. Got a bite, as you see. You almost saw firsthand. That's how we end up with hooks in us. When I see it coming for me like that, I just brace and flinch. Or flinch and brace. No particular order. Boy, I'm about to get pissed, boy. I hung it twice too, you saw that. I just saw another one go hit it. Oh, they're not. Watch this. You see it? That was two. I set the hook on them too. I set the hook on them, boy. Holy shit, they're going after this long A. You see that? I'm gonna let the current take me out of here. I'm not even gonna put the trolling motor on it. Y'all about to see some crazy stuff right here. Watch this. Watch this, little boys and girls. I'm gonna tell you where the fish are at. They're right here. Just haven't got one to hit it correctly. We're gonna go out here, we're gonna park, we're gonna, as I would call it, spin the block. And as Schwarzenegger would say, I'll be back. I tore him up over here the other day too. Me and my dad right here in this hole. They think that I'm done with them. I just had, what, 2, 3 of them? You saw right there at the water. Bent my rod over. Bit that rod over farther than a Marine would do. Chick on Cocoshire Street on the 4th of July, tell you what. Now, typically what I'll do is I'll just sit in this hole. What I'm gonna do, because this water's moving out here. It's not moving as much in there. They're gonna hit this long A. If they don't hit the long A, they're gonna hit that worm. I may have got them spooked with that trolling motor. May have to let them settle for a second. But they'll hit this long A. You give them a few minutes, let them get them settled back in. I may have to redo this line. Hoot owls hooting. The moon is up and at them today already. I think we got a full moon out in the middle of the day. I caught a ton of bass over here. I already had a couple big hits in here. Come on. I know y'all are in here. Where are you at? That's the thing. Where at in here? And did you only want the long A a couple of times? Did you get stuck by it? All of a sudden you don't want it. No, I don't think that's the case. I see you. Oh, I ain't getting that one. I'm gonna have to go get it. And that just messed up the hole. Come on. I know y'all heard that thing stick. Damn, it pisses me off too because the hole is good. I validated it as soon as I came in, it started hitting. We gotta watch for is water moccasins and wasps. The two W's that will scare any fishermen on this lake. Oh. All right. Water moccasins and wasps. What we watch out for over here. Now, see if I can catch something right here. They're in here. I can smell them. All right, well, maybe in a onesie twosie. It could have been a onesie twosie type deal. It really could have. Do I think that? No. Absolutely not. But if y'all don't want to bite inside of here, that's all right. Well, it's fine. We're going to get up on out of here now. I shouldn't have come up in here with the trolling motor twice now. Can't do that on this point. This inlet right here. I've been wanting to fish around though. That way, they're in here. I caught a bunch of them last night. Not right here. I came here probably about 5-6 days ago. Holy shit! Bass just hit it. I'm not even paying no attention. I'm over here getting slack out of my line. They're in here. This is also accumulation of 5 years of not fishing. I make mistakes. Let me get a little closer. Oh my God. Dude. Sometimes I just throw this thing with ease, and other times I'm used to my bass boat. So I'm over here driving Dad's bass boat, and I'm not used to the controls on it. I can say that. I've been using it for 2 weeks now. Boy, you better get used to it. That's what he tell me. What I say is, Dad, you remember the story about another man's tools? Not the same when you're using another man's tools. I want to throw a worm up in here. Actually, I just might. I know they're in here. They just might not hit that. They're not going to hit that long A anymore. They're like, we've seen you a couple times now. We know what you are. So that's fine. Let's get back to doing what I was wanting to do all day anyways. Let's get this worm going. One thing I know, long A works good. Works really good when it works. I've seen that long A not work. I got a bite. I got one right here. I've seen that long A not work and that worm work. I got one for sure. Ready? Watch this. My daddy said them circle hooks work. I told you there's fish in this hole. When I say there's fish in the hole, there's fish in the hole. Now let me get this out of here. Thought you was gonna eat my worm. Get away with it for free? No, sir. No, sir, you cannot. That one is less than 14. That's a keeper right there. Keeper right there. Let's throw him in the live well. Thank you, Lord. First one of the day. Thank you, Lord. Now, see if my worm's still good. Now, where we catch him at? Right there, in the middle. I knew I had him because I saw him start running off of my line. saw him start running off with that thing. No, sir. I don't need you to get back here. That's my worm right there, T. What? Now, what I've also learned is this. When you catch one, you don't leave the hole. There's probably more than one. In this case, I know there is. Now, if I don't catch one of this worm right now, I'm gonna keep it moving, but I'm gonna fish it for a couple seconds because I know there's fish in here. Folks, when you know that there's fish in a hole, use your gut. Do what your gut tells you. If gut says, stay in that hole, throw a couple more times, throw a couple more times. My gut tells me, throw a couple more times right there and see what you get. Got one. Got one. Got one. Watch this. Oh my God. I took it too early. I took it too early from him. They're right here. He took the whole damn worm off. You hear that hoot owl? Woo, 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 woo. Turn the water on for you. I hear you down there. Woo, 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 woo. All right. There's fish in here. That wasn't a brim. I promise you that. Promise you that. All right, that's a bass on the corner of this point. Throw a couple more times over here and we're gonna get moving. Like I said, I'm gonna fish the hole. If there ain't gonna be no more fish there to catch, I'm gonna know it. All right, let's keep it moving. I'm I'm not gonna sit here all day either. Oh, got a bite. Is it? No, that's just a lily pad. Something. Now whether it's brim or bass, as soon as I hit it, sometimes I can't tell. I get that doop real quick. Most of the time it's probably brim on something like that. Because if a bass hits you, you're gonna know it's boom, boom. Grab it a couple times. Oh, something's right there. Something's hitting it like fucking crazy right now. Something's taking the line. Here we go. Here we go. Ugh, got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. What is it? I was hung in its, oh my God. Broke my line. I thought I was hung up on something. Damn. That was 20-pound test line right there and a circle hook. It broke it, straight broke it. Damn. It's not the only big bass out here. Normal bass fisherman would break his line right now, break his rod. Son of a bitch! Pissed off right now. Not me. I'm gonna go catch another one. It's not the first big bass that I've caught, and it won't be the last one. I think I was hung up. I think there's probably something in the water right there. Probably a line. I let him have it too long. You hear the hoot owl? I hear the hoot owl. Shit. Turn that thing off. Woo, 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 woo. talking back to me. Woo, 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 woo. Hear 'em? So, 2 owls right now. Now, I say it's 2 owls. It could be 2 other guys, but it really, you can tell an owl from a person. I'm pretty sure you can. I don't know. I am pretty good at that. Woo, 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 woo. All right. Take 5 and action. All right. I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk. We're gonna go catch us another one. Now, what I know, I'm gonna throw up in there again. I'm throwing there again. I may not catch him again. Something's not happening. Yeah, there is a limb right there. I see it. It took me around that limb. So probably what it may not have been a big bass, but it took me around that limb. Played me. It probably knew it had a hook in its belly. Only way to get out of that, only way to get out of them circle hooks is to take him around the log, break it off, have it dissolve in my belly. That's his game plan, and it worked. There it is. Fish in here. You can hear him moving around. Throw it right back at that log. There's bass around it. You hear the hoot owl? That's why I love it out here. It's just the sounds of God. Look at the birds, beautiful. Good morning. Good morning to all of you. Good morning. Bite. Got a bite. Got it. There we go. Just like that. Come here. Come here. You're a little feisty when I hear you. You got that circle hook in you. Under 14. Keeper. Mwah. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Boy, I'm about to run out of pumpkin chartreuse. I think I got some more of these. I better have some more of these. I'll be running to Walmart right now. I don't got any more. I'll be buying every single one of them that they got, I promise you. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to bleep out the word pumpkin chartreuse yet. I don't know if I'm going to tell you what I'm catching them on. I got a scarcity mindset on this, boys. Now, what do we know? That's 2 from basically the same hole. You think I'm not going to cast in there again? You're crazy. It's under 14. So it's not a big bass. It's not huge by any means. Hell, it'll probably be classified as a baby. They're everywhere in this area. All right, let's keep going. I love to get stuck on one spot and just fish it and fish it and fish it and fish it. I love doing that. I really do. I don't get tired of it. Come on, come on. Got, I don't know what that is. No, it's nothing. Okay. Sometimes you will run across brush and stuff that you'll hit. And the way that it hits, even the brush, it can feel like a bass hit. And first thing I do when that bass hits, I drop that rod down. You don't want them to feel any pressure. They can feel that something's off when they feel that rod, the pressure from the rod. So that's the first thing I do. So even if it's something that feels like a bite, I will drop that rod until I can pick it back up and see if I can feel. You'll know when a fish is hitting it. It's not natural. It's not something you just run across and you doom, doom. It's not like a speed bump. It's unnatural. You can feel them like they can feel you. Like that was a hit, and it's taking my line. That could be a brim. It could be a bass. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. Nope. You would have known immediately if it was a bass. A little brim out there dragging it around. I'll come get all you little brim and throw you on a try line. Let's keep going. God. You got to get line out there, because if that's a bass taking it, and it's something hitting it, for sure. Got it. It's a stick. But I wasn't wrong. There's something there. I pulled it up. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, this is a stick. That's what I'm saying. So exactly what I just said. You see how it could really feel like a bite. Like I felt doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. It's nothing but a, sure, there ain't no damn water moccasins and snakes over here. It's that circle hook though. That circle hook could get hung, boy. Hung up. Hell no, let's get out of here. Oh, wrong way, wrong, son of a bitch, wrong way. Oh, hell no. Come on. I'm gonna need my sunglasses now. What are you doing? Go the opposite direction. Come on, you're making me look stupid with my friends. Come on. Made me look like I don't know what I'm doing. Come on. But Senor Ryan, con permiso, you don't know what you're doing. I know, that's the part. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see what this thing looks like now. You still see me? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I vape. So what? Give me a hard time about it. I don't give you a hard time about being ugly. Don't give me a hard time about vaping. Here, y'all, hold on. Man, I came off the water yesterday and went straight to sleep. I didn't do anything. I didn't even eat supper last night. I was tired. I'm worn out. That lake could do that to you, boy. See if I can get something on the edge of this little moss right here. I don't know if I want anything on the edge of that moss, boy. It looks nasty, don't it? I do want to stay on the side of this, though. I want to show y'all something real quick. That's why I come back here. We talk about alligator Alcatraz. You see what that sign says up there? If you don't, we're going to get up there. That sign says Alligator Bayou. Y'all have alligator Alcatraz over there in Florida. We got Alligator Bayou. President Trump, though I've criticized you pretty hard over these Epstein files, though you may not have anything to do with it, I still appreciate your pardon. still love you for what you did. And I still appreciate if you bring a alligator Alcatraz over here to Alligator Bayou right here. Let's fish it now. I got a hit right off the tree. Oh my gosh. I'm over here not paying no attention. Now you know what a hit right off the tree is, because as soon as it hits and goes into the water, you can go, it's not a normal going down. You can see the lines start moving. Now more than likely that's a brim over there. Saw something coming off the tree, thought it was going to be a quick, easy meal. I've caught brims on these, not on these hooks. I'm not sure if they can, that's a fish right there. I got a bass has a hold to this thing. Yep. Let it go. Doing a tour out there this morning. Lake tour. You gotta have sunglasses on now. That sun gets bright. I put my beanie down, boonie cover down. Damn, did you see that? I think something's got a hold to it. Something's got a hold to it. It takes it out to deep water. I got it. I literally just told you I'd never caught a brim on a circle hook. Did I not tell you? Look what I got here. A brim on a circle hook. Caught right through the eyes. Oh my goodness, I just told you that didn't happen. It does. I'm keeping this for bait. I'm keeping it for bait. You're gonna be bait here in a little while. Messing with my circle hook. It's funny the things that I tell you. And then it happens right then afterwards. I've never caught a 20-pound bass on a circle hook before. Never caught a 20-pound bass on a circle hook. Maybe I should have said 10-pound bass. But you get my point. If I'm going to say it, it's going to happen. Some people always move over to this point right here. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep going up and around. Can't see what my line's doing. I know there's some brush right there, but I can't. Sometimes a bass will have a hold of it when you're dragging it into deeper waters. I know I said that a few minutes ago, and you're like, "Oh, it's not doesn't happen." Yes, it does. Don't believe me? Ask any fisherman, bass fisherman, what them bass will do when they grab a hold of something like this. They'll take it out to deeper waters. Not all the time. But you gotta also watch for the brush. Booty cover's bothering me now. Oh, I got a bite. It feels like a brim. I don't know. You bit it kind of hard that time. Yo, this is crazy. Oh, I thought this was a brim. It's not a brim, it's a bass. Cut my hand open though. Now, something like that, we're gonna let that go. That's a baby bass. Baby bass. I'm here to eat because I'm hungry, but I'm not here to take away from the population of the growing bass. We're not here to do that. Yeah, I'm hungry, but I can go catch another bass. So, that being said, as you can see, it felt like a brim because it was a young bass. Still knew it was a bass after it hit it a couple times. You can feel that there's this, some of this you just have to experience for yourself. But for you, some of you first-time fishermen, or if my boys are watching, RJ and Blake, brim, they're strong, but they're not strong, And so, you know what a brim can and can't do based off of like just its size when you get to knowing a brim and how a brim, when you feel that extra bit of pull, you know, okay, that's not a brim, that's something bigger. You'll know. You'll know when you know, when it hits it. When it hits it, you'll be like, oh my God, definitely not a brim. It's hard to see right now, the sun. You don't have to see to fish. I mean, you do, excuse me. I mean, I can see to get it up in there, I just can't see the specifics. So I'm having to. Is that a bite or is that? I think that was a bite, boy. No, that was moss, okay. You can tell it was because you get it there and either there's nothing on there and it looks like it's been bitten, messed with. Or you get it there and it's got a whole bunch of moss on it. In our case, this one had a whole bunch of moss on it. It's about time for a new worm, though. Almost time for a new worm. Not yet, though. Something right there. What is that? Probably that was a hard tug right there. Time for a new worm. If your worm can't get you all hung up in everything. Yep. You saw that bass jump right there? There's a bass in here. I mean, I don't get in here as close to trees. this is the perfect place for, where's it at? Scum frog. Scum frog. There's like lily pads, there's water open, there's moss. So I'm finding places where there's openings. I'm throwing over those openings, bringing it over those lily pads slowly, letting it sit on the edge of the lily pads, setting the openings, making some moves with it, letting those legs look like they're dangling in the water, moving around. I bring it out to the edge, let it sit there, pull it across the water. If anything big was watching it come across there, it's going to hit it. Nothing. All right, we'll keep it moving. There's lots of places where I could fish this scum frog right here. Like right there. Bring it across. There's even farther places back here where I can do it. Boom, that's a good place right there. Bring it back across. Let it sit there, edge of the lily pad. Sit there for a second. You're not in any rush. It's just natural. Frogs aren't they don't have meetings. These bass know that. So if they see a frog coming across there going too fast. Now they can't have it going too slow because they know a frog knows it's in dangerous territories too. They can't be going too fast like you can't do that. Boom, put it back across the open area. Like it fell out of a tree or something. Or it jumped from another lily pad. Let it sit there. Open area. Bring it back across. Get out of this moss. Do I want to fish it? Yeah. I really want to fish this worm though. That's what I came to fish. Why? Because yesterday I was tearing them up on a worm. Hell, today I've been tearing them up on a worm. See an open tree? Like my dad said, Grandpa said, you throw beside that open tree. Do not neglect the open tree on this lake. I see 2 limbs laying out here. I'm not gonna not fish the trees. Crazy if you do that. Bring it back across again. Oh. No? Okay. Just a little debris in the water. Look how beautiful that is. Thank you, Lord. There. Keep it moving. Look at that. Beautiful. Something you can't see from above the water, but I can see it. It's a brush pile inside of there. Remember, we're not going to let the lonely tree not get fished. Lonely tree always gets fished. At least for me. If y'all don't fish it, crazy. There we go. Good cast. I'll try that later. Whoa, 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 whoa. As soon as it hit the water, now that could be a brim. It's still hitting it. I guess we're gonna try and see what it is. Something. I got a nice. Woo! Thank you, Lord. circle hook, baby. Told you it felt like a brim. Man, that's gonna be hard to get that one out of his jawbone right there. Man, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Look at that one. Come here. You ain't going nowhere. You're not going. You're a big bass. I know you are, boy. I gotta know, are you big enough to eat? Sure are. You're 18. You are 18. 18. Exactly. I had to make it stretch. But it is 18. That's a legal bass right there. All right. Woo! Thank you, Lord. He hit like a brim. Then you could tell he grabbed it. Woom's mine. And big bass, they don't talk, they take. All right. Thank you, Lord. That was a great bass. I wonder if I can do that. Can I do that? I just need a new worm. My mom was gonna wonder why I didn't call this morning. I told her, she said, call at 7. That would have been 30 minutes after I got on the water. Well, y'all see what happened 30 to 45 minutes within me getting on the water. I'll be in trouble. But I'm not turning this camera and microphone off right now. Hopefully I got some more of these worms. I'm going back there to that hole. Crazy if you think I'm not. I don't even know how my phone has lasted this long recording, but I thank God that it has. Hopefully it's still recording. Oh my gosh, it is. First episode of Friday Fishing with Ryan. Well, look, I don't even know if this is Friday. Like, we can't, is it Friday? I believe it is Friday. I'm not just gonna do fishing on Friday. So this is just like fishing with Ryan. Call it, because we're gonna fry these fish, we can call it frying. Don't listen to me, don't listen to me. See if I can catch another bass off in here. Now, when I casted this last time, I cast it over those lily pads. I'm not interested in getting something in the middle. You got to cast into the nasty stuff sometimes. Because as soon as it hit the water across from the lily pads, he hit it. He's hungry. Guess what? I'm hungry too. I got to eat. I'm starving. I'm a growing boy. And I plan on having a fish fry. I didn't tell y'all that yet. I plan on having a fish fry. And everybody's invited. Only catch is it's a free plate. As long as you want to sign up. Got a bite, got a bite. As long as you want to sign up and see me on the ballot. Got you a free plate of bass, catfish. Does it still got it? No. That does. And there goes my last worm, tell you what. Damn. It's a brand new worm too. So y'all help me come up with a name. I know my daddy's got some pumpkin chartreuse. Oh, there's one. I went through a whole pack. These things work really good. I see you right there, right on the tree. Told you. Right on the tree, there's a bass right there. Watch this. Watch this. This tree that I already fished it twice, but I didn't fish it really well. We're gonna go back. We're gonna fish it right now. Watch this. If I don't get me a hit, I'm a monkey's uncle, tell you what. If I don't catch me a bass off this tree, same spot. Why would you cast in the same spot? Watch. Watch and see, young Padawan. I'm like, it's not Padawan. Padawan. It's Padawan. He's talking to himself. That's what I do out here sometimes. After being in a prison cell for 4 years, sometimes you talk to yourself. And this is where I go to let it out and talk to God. Hey God, I'm still here. He says, I've always been here. I know you're there. I'm only still fishing this tree because I said I'd be a monkey's uncle. I'm gonna give it a couple more. All right, I ain't giving it no more time. I'm going over here where I know the fish are. What do we know for certain? On this side right here, there are fish. You have to fish it. Fish aren't biting, it's too hot outside. I ain't trying to hear any of that. The fish are always biting. You just gotta know where to go find them. Always. I ain't trying to hear that the fish aren't biting. I'm not trying to hear none of that. I'm not trying to hear that it's too hot outside. Boy, take your shirt off. Jump off in the water and cool down real quick. Put your hat in the water and put some water in your hat and put it over your neck. Nobody's trying to hear all that. Felt like one. You can tell the difference when it's rubbing across. You got to do it for a while. Look, I've been fishing all my life. Oh, I know the difference between running over some brush. Now sometimes you can get caught off guard like I did a little while ago, but generally you know the difference. It comes with experience. And you'll get there. You just have to keep on fishing. But that is the reason to go fishing, so you can learn. I promise you, any of these little fishermen that they got in these big fancy boats with these big fancy graphs, using their big fancy high-tech equipment, I don't need any of that. There's one. I don't need any of that. Did he? Can't tell what this fish is doing. Got him to let it go. Or it was just brush. I didn't feel no more hits. You see, normally you can feel some more hits. I'm not just gonna yank. Like I'm gonna know that like he's biting, taking it to deep water. Like if it can't just sit there. I mean, I guess it could theoretically. Now see, I throw it up in there again, I get the same kind of feeling. It's brush up in the water. What the hell happened there? I kind of like sitting down like this. I'm used to standing up at the front of the boat. I stay on edge the whole time. This reminds me of when I was young, sitting there, me and Papa P or me and Daddy, just sitting there fishing. Not a care in the world. It takes me back to a better time. Time, less problems. More peace in this world, is at least my world. At least in my world. That's why I love this place. There we go. foot's going the wrong way. Ah, there it is. There we go. A lot of moss up in here. I don't want to be in the moss. It's not like, it's like dirty moss. Get around all this stuff. I'm trying to fish trees. That's just my, that's my strategy today. I don't mind fishing the lily pads, but as we've seen, even that big bass back there was off of a tree. Now it was in some lily pads, but it was by a tree. I'm not gonna stop doing what works because something looks fishy, you know, and I say fishy in a good way, not in a bad way. This looks really fishy. It looks like something you would see in a movie that they would catch a big bass on, but it might not be where the bass are at. Right? You trying to catch a fish over here too? I want to get over here off these trees. Exactly what I'm gonna do. Now you see, like over there around those lily pads, I could see that. That's fishy to me, in a good way. Good fishy, not bad fishy. That's where you want to throw a worm. All right. Get about time to head back on in. I gotta charge this boat. My mom and dad are going fishing today. Use all the battery. I gotta make sure they got some battery too. We fished a good little amount right there. I would like to go back up to that point around the corner before I go in, fish it real quick, just to see if we can't get something out of it one more time. Got something, got something, got something, got something, got something, got something. Oh, I want my baby, 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 baby. That boy grabbed it, didn't he? Oh my God, I almost flew him into the boat, boy. Something's hit your nose. You're a fighter though, you came after that thing, huh? And folks, that's a keeper. I'm hungry. They say you don't fish better than when you're hungry. I know that's the truth. Right there. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Thank you, Lord, for the blessings of fish and food that you've given me today, and all of my viewers and fans, followers. That was really fun. We appreciate it, Lord. Thank you. Let's set you back up here for a few minutes. Let's set you right here. All right, let's go right there. We won't go fast.